Hello friends. Now in front of you there is a hydraulic braking system typically used for passenger cars or SUVs or MPVs. And this consists of a combination of disc and drum brakes. Maybe nowadays all four wheels equipped with the disc brake, but normally in case of passenger cars, a combination of disc and drum brake is used. So this is a prototype model with all circuit connections is shown in front of you. So let us go to the one by one how the circuit is there, what are the major components, and how those are connected with each other. So here we will see two drum brakes. This is the back side of vehicle where these drums are on the back side of the vehicle, both rear wheels, and the disc brakes you can see at the front side of the vehicle. So these are the disc brake. Now these are connected with the help of some hydraulic hoses. Steel hoses are used, and this is the main circuit of this hydraulic braking system. So the heart of the system is this master cylinder, which consists of primary and secondary piston, as we have studied in the theoretical part of this practical session. And this master cylinder has a hydraulic fluid reservoir, or in some cases it is called as oil reservoir. So it provides the oil, provide oil to this master cylinder. The master cylinder is connected with a power booster or brake booster to boost the effort of human, because the force is limited which is applied on the brake pedal of any braking system. So this is the lever. We have seen in the theoretical part that there are too many type of brake levers are used. So here it is conventional mechanical type of brake lever is used. It is connected spring type of brake pedal lever, and this is connected to brake booster. So we already studied what is the principle of this brake booster. It is connected to the master cylinder, and through this master cylinder you can see the two hoses. One is blue colored and one is red color hoses are coming out, which are providing the pressurized fluid to the system. So we can see here now the front side, it has two disc brakes, and those disc brakes are connected with the help of one this particular rod. Now here take a closer look of this is a lever and brake booster, master cylinder. Now these are the walls which are splitting the particular fluid to the both side of the wheel. So this is the closer look of the disc brake. Here you can see now. So this disc brake in front of you, this is the disc made up of cast iron normally, and this is the caliper which is in some sort of sky blue color, and this caliper is getting supply of pressurized fluid here to this black hose. So let us go to the individual components. So you can see uh, on this side you can see the cut section of this particular. So here you can come to know that how the connections are there, the black color hose. And here now you can see here, so this caliper contains a piston which is in silver color. You can see that piston is forced on against the caliper, because inside of the caliper there is a brake pad, and just behind the brake pad the piston is placed firmly, and that piston is moved against the brake pad due to the pressurized fluid which is applied on this side. Whenever we apply brake pressure to the pressurized fluid on the caliper, it is moving the piston against the brake pad, and brake pad will directly come in contact with the rotating disc, and the brake is applied. So this is a simple explanation about how the disc brake is working. You can see some sort of seals are also shown for that particular. And here at the rear end, the drum brake, you can see now cut section of the drum brake. The heart of this drum brake system is this wheel cylinder. Wheel cylinder is having two piston arrangement. In between there is a spring. May not be it is visible to you, but here it is a spring where the pointer is there, and this spring is in between the two silver color piston. Those pistons are moved outward, and once these two pistons are moving outward, those are forcing these two brake shoes on the in the outward direction. And whenever we supply a pressurized fluid to this particular blue hose, it will come inside this wheel cylinder, and this wheel cylinder consists of spring loaded pistons which are moved outward in outward direction, hence they are forcing this brake shoe. And whenever they are moving in outward direction and came in contact with the rotating this particular drum, it is a drum cut section in front of you, that will stop due to the pressurized force applied by the brake shoes. So, and whenever the pressure is released automatically due to the spring, you can see the retaining springs are also shown here. The retaining spring means whenever the brake pressure is released automatically due to the spring pressure, the shoes will come in their original position, and brake will be released. So in this way, this particular and you can see at the back of this particular drum brake, here the hose is supplied. Here one bleeder valve, you can see this bleeder valve is used whenever you want to uh, perform the bleeding, to means to remove the air bubbles from the fluid, because if the air bubble remains in the fluid, then it will make spongier brake application, and that is not acceptable in case of brake. So this is the entire hydraulic braking system which is used in case of a passenger car. And these are the components: front disc brake and drum brake, master cylinder. So in this way, this is uh, for you related to the car braking system.